run it up, 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 run it up. You gotta put in that work, dog. I put the kingdom first. I know that you gotta wait for your turn sometimes to build something really sustainable. Work on your catalog, so the day that you finally pop off, you'll see it's not just a once off. You put in time, the harvest is ready, it's ripe. I thank God for the payment, that's a solid foundation. When I finally make it, I give God all the praises. G.O.D. who conquered evil forces. I don't trust in chariots or fortresses. Yeah, I walk by faith. I don't follow trends. Say that with my chest. No, I will not bend. Gang time in it. Gang time. I don't follow trends. Say that with...
It's week 6 of the NFL, and this one features the Ravens' veteran linebacker. He picked up a sack last week as part of an 8-tackle game. It's the Ravens and the Giants, just ahead on EA Sports.
Two teams that met in Super Bowl 35 down in Tampa. The Ravens and Giants are underway. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. Leading them out, the second-year man from Alabama, Mac Jones.
And his stat line last week, that's not going to get him to the Pro Bowl. All right, no touchdowns, no interceptions, but they won. And so the bottom line for him is team won, managed the game effectively, led them to victory. He's doing all the right things.
In motion left goes a tight end. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
Right back to Sanders on first down. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Same exact result. A pickup of 11. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. First carry now for Isaiah Spiller. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The Giants in a very solid 4-1 here in the early part of the year. And they've come in on a nice run of recent form. 4 wins out of 5.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Looking to throw on second down. Jones, and his throw in. The incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Now Jones. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Good job. Incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game. Watching him try to take away that area of the field.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the 3rd overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trey Lance. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Play action. Now it's Lance. Rolling to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Josh Allen able to get in there and drop him behind the line. Throwing now is Lance. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. He was out there waving his arm saying throw it here. Dropped it. Not a good look.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer. Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so, because I think what happens is he just had too much time to think. He's wide open now. Here comes the ball, and he doesn't concentrate, drops it.
That goes for a gain of 31.
That's a real nice job right there, working the middle of the field, working against those safeties. And you know, partner, if you get your hips turned the wrong way, big plays can result.
And a big play resulted right there. Complete to Likely. And out of bounds right around the 20. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it's 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Giants, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
Yeah, they only allowed 13 points, and you can poll all 32 coaches, and I guarantee you they'd say, we'll take that every single week. But let me think about that for a second. Maybe there'll be one contrarian that would say, give me 10.
It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd and short, they'll try option left. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. 4th down now after a loss of 2. Here we go with McCaffrey. Gets around him. Gets past one man. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's 1st and goal. A solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call. They'll try and run it in with Burton. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. But keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year and 3rd overall. And the Ravens get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And it'll come out to the 25. Austin not going to try and return it. So the Giants getting the football back here for their 2nd drive. The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing Jones. Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A very solid gain of 27.
Good execution there because they gave him a little bit of a different launch angle perhaps, you know. You don't want to have the quarterback dropping back 5 to 7 steps on every play and have the defense zero in on it. There you hope that you get your defense going one way. They sent him the other, and they picked up nice yardage with that completion.
And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. After 7-0. Ready to roll for the 2nd quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion. On 1st down, Jones. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now. Up the middle they go with Sanders. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a Giant 1st down. Team. Looking to throw. Jones. Touchdown. Jamar Chase. His 4th touchdown of the year. And the Giants are within an extra point and tying up this ball. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. 5 plays there on that drive. And it was Jamar Chase who finished it off with a touchdown reception. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. And we check the rushing numbers so far here into Week 6, and the returns have been really good. Now, you're starting to hit that stride middle of the season toward the end. They're certainly hoping they can keep up this production.
They are, because one of the adages in the NFL is that defense travels and defense endures even in bad weather, right? You know what else does? A good running game. And people want that, especially as you head down the stretch. You may play outdoors in some nasty stuff. You're trying to get to the playoffs. This is the time to get it going. And individually, I don't think you should just think about 1,000 yards either. The bar has to be set higher with this beginning.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They run with McCaffrey off the option. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Lance, open man is Palmer. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. He That's really going to set him back for 2nd down. Shotgun now for Lance. His throw incomplete.
Well, partner guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Finds his man over the middle. It's likely. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 39. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Now Lance. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Defense, they came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
McPherson's kick is good, and they take the lead here now at 10-7. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
From the 6. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The possession switching back to the New York Giants. The long drive last time out for this offense, Charles, if you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Two minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 50 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
From the 36, Jones. That's complete. It's Greg Dulcich. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 21. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. They'll send the tight end in motion left. Jones now on 1st down. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this 1st half.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, Jones. This one finds Austin outright. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. It's here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this 1st half of action. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Off play action, Jones. And oh, that one going to wind up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone, probably should have been. Third down coming up.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able.
Here's Jones. Going to throw on 3rd and goal. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. And they'll burn. Seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will knot us up at 10. So they're able to make things level just before half and also leave very, very little time on the clock.
And I love the way that you phrase that. Brought a little soccer into it, and that's really apropos considering they just kicked a field goal to tie things up.
All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And the white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So thanks to the late field goal, we are all tied up heading to intermission. As we'll get you. Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Lance going to throw. Looking sideline, and he's going to have his man as he was able to walk the tightrope there for the completion. And now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Lance going to keep it on the option. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And this is taken into the end zone. Fumble recovery and a Giants touchdown. So many times tight games decided by one big play. A lot of time. Here, it's the defense coming up huge.
And you know head coaches walk around locker rooms, walk around bench areas saying, guys, somebody make a play. It's a cliche, but it applies here.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes it a 17-10 score. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Ravens taking the field. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
From the gun, it's Lance. Flush to his right. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. Oh, nice move. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 43. Off the option, here's McCaffrey. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Ready.
On 3rd and short, they'll try option left. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. A really nice effort that time. 12 yards on the keeper, picking up the first. And Lance again going to keep it. And he stopped immediately there. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Shotgun handoff down to McCaffrey. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. Lance looking to throw it. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
That looked great when he first took off because in my mind, there was room to run and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his 4th down call.
McPherson's kick is good. And that will cut this lead back down to 4 now. It's 17-13. So it was 4th down and 1 in the red zone, but they elect to take just the 3.
And I'm a little bit surprised that that's exactly what they decided to do. I kind of thought that they would go for it in that situation. But sometimes I'm sure you just think to yourself, take the 3 points, put them in your pocket, and move on.
So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So now the Giants set to take over on offense. They've got the lead right now in this ball game, and they're on the heels of that nice win last week over the Packers. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Off the play fake. Jones. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
And that's out quickly to Chase. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
In motion left, Robinson. Now Jones to throw on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
And that defensively, they went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And that one complete to his receiver, Palmer. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. Really good effort. He does it himself, picks up 15, also picks up the 1st down. They run with McCaffrey off the option. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. There for the stop defensively, Nick Bonito. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And he's going to get this pretty close to the 1st down marker at the Giants' 30. 44 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. This offense on 3rd down today, they've had good success. 5 for 8 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And that little deke, the juke move that we saw, able to give him the 1st down yardage before he's brought down. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. He's able to get 6, a nice pickup down to the 21. And now they'll throw with Lance. Got this into the hands of the tight end, Jordan. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is that right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to... They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. As as big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. The Lance now to throw. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Terry McLaurin from 4 yards out. And the Ravens have taken a 4th quarter lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it's finished off by a Terry McLaurin touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. Austin not going to try and return it. The New York set to take the field. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown. Their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Jones throwing to start the drive. Caught out left side by Robinson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, Jones. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. T.J. Edwards charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Back to throw. Jones. He will find his man Chase complete. Touchdown, Giants. Jamar Chase with a 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Giants use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away in the 4th. The second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. So the Ravens now down on the scoreboard. A little under a minute 50 remaining. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. Lance looking to throw. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. Finding space at the 40. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, to watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Now left side on the swing pass. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the 1st down marker. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Lance back to throw. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. The Ravens moving quickly here as the clock runs. They'll fire this deep for Gallup. And this is caught. He takes it.
Oh, my God.
They've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow. What the heck, dog?
What a game this has been and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the fourth quarter.
And, partner, that's a job.
Bro, what? Off a back foot against my best corner? Man, heck.
From the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal.
Oh, my God, dog.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. So now all eyes shift to the Giants, trailing by a field goal. A little under 30 seconds remaining. They need, at minimum, 3 points out of this as they come up 1st and 10. Jones. He's going to let it fly. He's got a man complete. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Now Jones. That's caught by Marquez Callaway. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Here's Jones. And this one is incomplete. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw is Jones. And the comeback may stall.
What are you doing? Where are you throwing? That's the worst throw I've ever seen, bro.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on.
No freaking way, dog. Heck no, bro. Heck no, bro. No way, dog. No way possible, dog. No way, bro. No way possible, dog. This is no way possible, dog. I'm down 3, dog. No way possible. No way possible. I'm throwing the ball right to the Colin Johnson. 6'6". Look at this. Mac Jones, what are you doing? Dog, I swear to God, dog. That pisses me off so bad, dog.
Throwing that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left after the loss to start out. Here's 2nd and 11. Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety. That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't.
Boy, God dang, dog. I'm about to send Kid packing, bruh.
Sleeping again, say no more. This is a rude awakening, kicking the door. Back and I'm better than ever before. Don't get it mistaken, I'm ready for war. I see the option, I'm up in the score. I catch a and jump in the course. Follow the core and back to the morgue. Take the sheet off and I some more. When I am done at the scene, I won't leave anything. You won't even know who is involved. Don't let me do it, cause I overdo it and do it till I cannot do it no more. All of the data, I'm proving them wrong. Back with the classic, I know it's been long. Heard it was missing me while I was gone.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm done with him.